What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to the Pokédex Quest Gen 2 with Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we finished things up on Route 32, made our way through Union Cave, and finally got here to Azalea Town, where we found that Team Rocket are still operating. Yeah, Team Rocket. We are 3 years in the future from the last game, and Team Rocket is still going about. They've been working on stuff underground. Literally, underground. They've been underground in this well here. They've been cutting the tails off of slowpokes and selling them for $1 million. As food. Anyway, us being the hero that we are, we took care of them with style. And in this episode, it's finally time for us to take on our second gym challenge, the Azalea Town gym. So, how's our good old team looking here? Flandre, Blaze, looking good. I think what I'll do, I will give them both a berry. I'm not particularly scared with this gym or anything, but I find if nothing else, it's at least good to have some kind of berry on your Pokemon. Anyway, let's head on in. And of course, we must start any visit to a gym with a chat with our favorite guy in the world. What do you got for us? So, Bugsy is the leader here. He's young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real, apparently. Well, you'd hope so, considering he's a master of bug types and has a gym modeled after it. You'd hope he's pretty knowledgeable in that. So what advice do you have for us, my dude? Bug Pokemon don't like fire. Not a lot of things do, I find. But flying type moves are also super effective. Well, we are indeed in luck, because we do have a mighty fine fire type here, Blaze. Yeah, nearly a Volquilava Blaze. God damn, it looks cool. Ah, look at that. It's awesome. And we also have Flandre, who's going to be our star player here, who is a flying type but does not know any flying type moves. That's okay. We'll deal. Anyway, let's begin our gym challenge with these two. That should take care of all the gym trainers. Now, a battle with that Beedrill was a little bit scary, so I'm gonna need to go heal up. And besides that, according to the rules of PowerPoints, one can only sink their teeth into something so many times without rest. Alrighty, and now it is time for the gym leader himself. And around here, and here is Bugsy, who never loses when it comes to bug-type Pokemon. Well, I don't have any bugs, so that should throw a bit of a spanner into the works, I think. This research is going to make you the authority on bug Pokemon. Well, considering you're the only bug-type gym leader in the region, I thought you kind of already were? Anyway, let's see what you got. Gym Leader 2, the bug-type master, Bugsy. As androgynous as always, I see. We've been making that joke for over a decade. Nearly 2. Anyway, first, sending out Metapod. And then, of course, we'll send out Flandre because, as I said, Flandre is going to be my star player here. I want her to get all the experience. Okay, well, she's going to get most of it, depending on what he wants to do with another member of his team that may not be quite the case, but at least most of it. I'm surprised Metapod hasn't used Harden yet. Not that it would help, because Dark is a special type in this generation, and Harden only raises physical defense, so I'm good. Next up is Kakuna. Alright, I was expecting to bring out the other one because I finished that one off so fast, but yeah, this works. Alright, second verse, same as the first. I mean, Kakuna is just a slightly poison-type Metapod. There's the Harden, but once again, it will not work. Despite the fact that I'm coming up to you, like coming up right into your face and actually, like, physically biting you, it's a special move. Can't wait for Gen 4 to fix that. Anyway, last Pokemon. His most powerful one, Scyther, and this one can be a little bit of trouble. Scyther is fairly fast and fairly powerful and fairly level 17. No, I'm level 17. Well, Flandre is level 17. Scyther's level 16. This thing can do some decent damage. So I'm going to start off by trying to lay on a Supersonic. If this doesn't work, I'm going to switch right over to Blaze. See, that's what I'm worried about. Fury Cutter. Now, it only did 1 damage there. But Fury Cutter can actually be a very dangerous move if it's left to its devices. For up to 5 turns, if it hits consecutively every time, it doubles in power. And when it reaches max power, Jesus Christ, it's quite a powerful move. People don't really like it because of the gimmick of it has to power up over 5 consecutive hits, and you know, sometimes you can miss. But once it's at full strength, goddamn, it's good. Especially when you take into account same type attack bonus. And there's a quick attack. Well, Fury Cutter's not going to do anything anymore, so I guess that's all it's going to really be able to do. Unless it tries again, which I hope it doesn't. Ugh. I don't know if I should risk keeping Flandre out. Actually, no. I'm not going to take any risk with Flandre at all. Despite the fact that my partner in crime, my first Pokemon, Blaze, is right here, of all the Pokemon I have, Flandre is the one I definitely do not want fainting at any time whatsoever. The reason for that is going into a mechanic I've yet to explain and will not explain for a little while yet. I'll explain all this stuff in due time. Just there is a good time for this, and it'll be relevant then. God damn. So close. Well, I wasn't expecting this battle to play out like it did the first time I tried to record this episode. That was exciting. And here's the big boy himself, Scyther. I'm gonna keep Flandre out, just to see how she does. Now Scyther can be a pretty tough customer. Is one of the better bug types and gets one hell of an evolution in this game. Jesus Christ, Scizor is, whew, good stuff. Anyway, it's also very fast and hits pretty hard. Note that that was very apparent of that because that was just a quick attack. But, and here comes a Fury Cutter. Now, very first hit doesn't do much. Fury Cutter has a gimmick. It grows in power with each consecutive hit. Now, given that Flandre is poison flying, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but that power grows, and Scyther can also land critical hits. Now, yellow health, so Flandre will use her berry. So this is the fourth Fury Cutter. It's actually starting to do some damage. Again, every consecutive hit, it grows in power, and this is the point where I start to get a little worried. Now, I think it's about 5 hits in where it reaches max power, and that power is actually pretty good. So my options are, I can try and heal, and tank, and see if I can tank the rest, or I can just switch to Blaze. I think I'm going to take the latter. I do want Flandre to get as much experience as possible, which is why I still had her out front no matter what. But I need her to survive. Ah! Okay. Alright. Right. Okay. Yep, sure. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Who's faster? I guess it is a chance that we are going to have to take. And it's... Oh! Yes! Luck of the draw, am I right? Anyway, Bugsy has been defeated. Well, I like to think I'm an expert on Pokemon. I mean, I've gone through an entire generation already. I mean, this is kind of my, kind of my reincarnation, my, soul swap or something like that. I'm just moving on from person to person. Anyway, with that, we get the Hive Badge. What are the benefits of the Hive Badge, Bugsy? Pokemon up to level 30 will obey us. So if we get a traded Pokemon that is above level 10 but less than level 30, it will actually obey us. Unlike before when I think the threshold was level 10. So yeah. And now we can use the HM move Cut outside of battle, because as we already seen in Flash, HMs do indeed make a return, and make a return with gusto. Oy. Anyway, TM49, which is Fury Cutter. I've already explained how this one works, and like I said, it's a move that a lot of people don't really like because of how you have to, you know, continuously build up its power over time, but I actually like it a lot. In fact, during my test playthrough, I had a Scyther of my own. And I had Fury Cutter on that, and whenever I used it, yeah, it missed a few times, sure, but when it got up there, god damn, it was doing some pretty good damage, so I actually quite like Fury Cutter. So, we heal on up, and that's pretty much everything we can do in Azalea Town. Well, I mean, we can go and pick up the Pokeball that, well, from Kurt, that we let Kurt make for us over time. So once you move on to the next day, it's not a complete cycle of 24 hours, just whenever a daily event occurs, normally the threshold is you have to wait until midnight for it to cross over to the next day, then you can interact with it once again. So you don't have to wait a full 24 hours just until the game considers the real-time clock the next day. But for that, because we gave him a white apricorn, we get a fastball, but again, it's only useful on 3 particular Pokemon instead of a whole handful like it's supposed to, because it's bugged. Now, just like berries, you can also pick apricorns from trees once every day, but I'm not going to do that with this one because they're only going to give us white apricorns, and they're kind of useless to me, because Tangela, Magnemite, and Grimer, again, are the only Pokemon the fastball works on, and their chance of running away isn't actually all that high, so I think I'm better off taking my chances. But with that, we're good to move on. Yeah, we're doing pretty well for ourselves, right? But, is it just me, or do you feel as if something's about to happen? Like, did you just get that feeling that, like, you're going on with your day, you're about to progress on with whatever you're doing, and all of a sudden, just you get that feeling that something's about to come up behind you and fuck up your day? Oh, shit, it's that guy. Tell you what. Why, yes, it is true that Team Rocket has returned. Kind of. I mean, they were kind of just hiding out in a well and cutting off tails, which is, you know, still cruel. But, yeah. Is it really so hard to believe that I, an 11-year-old, could have beaten Team Rocket when they were previously beaten by yet another 11-year-old? Alright, you want to see me in action? Then fine. I'll beat you just like I did last time. Anyway, our second confrontation with that guy. And first he sends out a brand new member of his team, Ghastly. And it is a very poor decision that you have made to do so, because I send out my bat, which is able to bite you. It is able to bite ghosts. Maybe that's what makes Bite special. It can bite ghosts. I don't know, I'm just trying to pull as much out of my ass as I can. But that is easily taken care of. Next up on the list is Zubat. Alright. I think I'll bring out Blaze for this one just so he can get a little bit of attention in this battle. And besides, Blaze is like so close to leveling up, so yeah. I kinda want that to come full circle. Will it only take one Ember? No, it'll take multiple. Okay. Well, I mean, it's only 2 levels lower than me, so, you know, I guess it's an okay Zubat, but it's nothing like mine. I won't waste another Ember on you. Alrighty. And level 17, Ho! Alright, and the final member of his team has to be expected as... Oh, Croconaw. Huh. So, he's already leveled his Totodile up to level 18. Well, I guess it's not too surprising. I mean, my Zubat is at level 18 right now, so yeah, I guess I can believe it. But yes, I will change Pokemon because Water type versus Fire type means I may lose. Alright. Excuse me? You fucking cheater! Totodile doesn't evolve until level 18. And even though you can catch some evolved Pokemon at lower levels in the wild, Croconaw just straight up doesn't appear in the wild. To get it to this point, essentially what you have had to have done was level it, like evolve to a Croconaw, level it up all the way to level 100, and find a way to cause some underflow to happen, which is... I don't think it's nearly as easy to do in this game as it was in the first generation, because as we all remember, first generation was broken as hell. And then just circle it back around and bring it up to level 16 again. But by that point, A, you've got a level 100 Croconaw, and B, you could have a level 100 for Alligator. You're dumb. You're dumb. You deserve everything I do to you. And everything you do to yourself. Yes, that's it. Keep hitting yourself. Keep hitting yourself. Keep hitting yourself. I never thought I'd ever actually say that. I'm not doing so well on the confusion stunning, or not stunning, but you know what I mean. Your critical's alright though. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yeah! There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Well, not really, because Blaze is kind of warming the bench at the moment. God damn. Alright. Well. Since our rival is not a gym leader, he won't be pulling out a potion at the very last minute, so that's easy. Sweet. Nearly a level up, damn it. Now that guy was defeated. Useless. Excuse me, sir. This is the trainer that brings out the potential in Pokemon. The useless one here is you. You are just the worst kind of person. You hate the weak. You just called your Pokemon weak, so you hate your very own Pokemon. Well, I'm sorry, but yeah, I didn't have any respect for you in the first place, but now I have even less respect. We're going down into the negatives here. This is negative respect going on here, because... I mean, I don't hate the weak. I mean, you know, Landre, when I first got her, she was a very low-level Zubat. We couldn't really do too much on her own, but you know what? I trained her up, and now look at her. She took on your Croconaw like it was no problem. But you know what? Maybe I should start hating the weak, so I can hate you. But I'm not going to do that, because I am the bigger man. Woman. I forgot, I'm playing as a girl. Anyway, you're just gonna go on your spiel on how you hate the weak and how you're gonna be the strongest and, you know, you're gonna be all edgy and stuff. Just like, I'm gonna be the strongest. I hate the weak. Team Rocket's weak as well, so I'm gonna wipe them out too. Because I'm edgy and stuff. My role model in life is Shadow the Hedgehog. Ironic coming from me because I love Shadow the Hedgehog. The character, not the game. I have not played the game, but I know exactly what's wrong with it. Anyway, now that we've got that distraction out of the way, we're going to do a quick heal, and then we can finally, move on with our lives. So finally, we can move on to Ilex Forest. Enter through the gate. Sure. What do you got for us? It's big. I would expect the forest to be big, so, yeah. Anyway. Forest is watched over by its protector. Oh. So apparently this forest has some kind of guardian. I hope we get to meet them one day, maybe. Anyway, welcome to Ilex Forest. Now, we do have some new Pokemon that we can obtain here, but I am not going to be going after them just yet. If I run into one, I'll go out and catch it because it's in my way, but what I'm going to be doing here is going to be a very quick in and out. I need to go in, grab something, and come right back out into Azalea Town. And hopefully I run into as few Pokemon as possible, and I only have like, what? How many repels do I have on me? Down, 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 and 5. Alright, I'm going to move to the top because they're going to be very much useful. Oh yeah, if you use the select button, you can rearrange your bag. So yeah. I won't use one just yet. I'm probably going to want to use one very soon, but not just yet if I can help it. Oh, what'd you do? Anyway, this is the kid from the charcoal kiln, the charcoal master's apprentice. Charcoal master? Charcoal cutter? Charcoal person? Anyway, the Farfetch'd that cuts trees, took off on this kid. Are you really that sad about it? I mean, there are so many other Pokemon that can use cut. I mean, Farfetch is like bottom of the barrel. There's somewhere here in the forest, and it's way too big, dark, and scary for this this young child. Who has an apprentice of something I'm sure is probably older than I am at the moment. So, yep, saw that coming. I think it was at this time I probably want to use one of my repels. Give it a sec. Anyway, Farfetch'd. Alright, come on, back to your home. Or not. Alright, want to do this the hard way? We'll do this the hard way. I am actually going to throw up a repel now because I'm getting way too nervous about this. So, whenever you talk to Farfetch'd, it's going to run away from you in the opposite direction you talk to it from. So, I'm just going to skip ahead and go right around the back because I don't want to deal with this thing for too long. Also, there's a revive here. Can revive a Pokemon back to half of its full HP if it has fainted in battle. It's a very useful healing item. There we go. Rah! Come on, get. Should be it. Is it just up there? You know, I fully expect that from a Farfetch'd, just to run headfirst into a tree. Alright, then we got the Farfetch'd back and the charcoal guys here too. But this is kind of bringing in the badge mechanic kind of into the world here. See, this kid doesn't have any badges. And this Farfetch'd does not belong to him, and it must be over level 10 because it's just flat out not obeying him at all. Anyway, the charcoal guy. Without it, you won't be able to cut you. Seriously, there's bottom of the barrel stuff, and you know, wild Farfetch'd we're not going to be able to find for a while. There are plenty of Pokemon around here capable of using cut. Speaking of cut, give us HMO1, cut. So you can teach that to a Pokemon and clear out small trees in the way. We do need Azalea's gym badge for it, and luckily we have that. And that was my phone going off, I forgot to put it on silent. Whoops. There we go, fixed. Anyway, so I'm going to want to use that straight away because there is a cuttable tree right ahead. And I'm going to be using Cut on Bellsprout. Now, Cut is a better move than Tackle. So, if I were able to get rid of it easily, it wouldn't be too bad for Blaze to be able to use it for a little bit until he gets something better, but like in the first generation, HMs can't be easily forgotten. In fact, in the first gen, they just flat out couldn't be forgotten. They can be forgotten in this game, but we're not going to be able to do that for a while. In any case, I'm still going to give it to Bellsprout because Bellsprout is my HM bitch. Got to this tree, and we don't have to go into the menus for this. We can just walk into the tree, interact with it, and we can use Cut. I'm actually drawing a blank, because I like that in Gen 1 as well, when I'm thinking of Surf. Or both. Oh well. Anyway, got a little, looks like a little shrine. It is a shrine. In honor of the forest protector. Alright, shrine to the guardian. Cool, cool. Anyway, right here, I think. We have a full heal. I do love full heals. They can heal any status effect. It's great. Repels effect wore off. I'm gonna tread along a little bit without it. Got my mouth open, ready to insert that foot of mine. Anyway, pick up this item. X attack. Great. Just great. There's a guy down there. Now, once again, I'm not going to be making a full trek through the forest. Really? Right, I forgot about that little detail. So, something that still exists from the first generation. While there is much more space in our bag because of multiple pockets, each pocket still has limited space. You can store one of the same item up to 99 times, but you can only store a certain amount of different items. How many is this? 20 items. This does not apply to key items or to TMs, and I don't think it applies to Pokeballs either, just your regular items pocket. But in the first place, there is still the matter of limited inventory space, and I hate it. Limited inventory is one of my least favorite mechanics in all of video games. I am going to use another one of my repels, because this should be enough to get me around to talk to that guy and get me out, because that guy down there has what I came in to get. I hate limited inventory space so much. When the day comes when I finally make my own game, limited inventory is never going to be a thing. And I'm still on the fence on whether or not to include a fishing minigame as well, just to piss people off. Anyway, this guy, what is he doing? He is slamming his head into these trees. It's fun, apparently. With that, he gives us TM2 Headbutt. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon can fall out of trees if we use Headbutt. Oh, very interesting. Well, in the first place, I do want to teach Headbutts straight away because, just like how Cut is a little better than Tackle, so is Headbutt, but Headbutt's even better than that, and it has a chance to make a Pokemon flinch like Bite does. And I want to have that overwrite Tackle and Blaze straight away. I also just want to have Headbutt on one of my Pokemon at this point because we're going to be putting it into effect straight away. So now that that is done, straight back to Azalea Town, and hopefully I make it back before my repel runs out. I should. Does that tree respawn if I get into a random battle? It does. Fantastic. Going through. Is the repel going to stay up? Okay, can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it, guys? Money in. There we go. Now. Well, first things first. Wait a minute. Right, I need to go and get rid of some stuff. So, I'm gonna sell some things and store some stuff in my PC, and I'll be right back. Oh! You're gonna do this now? Oh boy. I was hoping that I wouldn't get one of these calls until I started doing my little backtracking. Anyway, this is the kind of call you'll get when there is a Pokemon swarm. Back in Dark Cave, Anthony has just informed us that there is now a swarm of Dunsparce. So they're going to be appearing at nauseum, pretty much. They're going to be everywhere. Now, the big question is, do I want to backtrack there now and get a Dunsparce? Because I don't know what my luck's going to be like on getting swarms later on when I want them to happen. If I go do it now, I can make sure that I get there in time before the swarm ends, which I think I've got till the end of the day. And I don't think I'll be recording that long to get up to the point where I will start backtracking today. What do I want to do? Well, first what I want to do is I want to deposit the hardstone. In the Pokemon, I sold the herbs, the energy powder, the and heal powder, because I'm never going to use them. And here I'm going to be storing away a couple of these held items, except for the pink bow. I'm going to be using that fairly soon. Oh, I also sold my X items because fuck X items. I know I said I was going to hold on to a couple, but seriously, fuck them. Now, question time. Do I want to go back and get it done fast now? I could do it. It's going to eat through the repels that I have left. And I've got a fair few Pokeballs on hand. I want to do it now. You know what? No, I'm not going to. There is a point sometime in the kind of sort of near future where I'm going to be halting all progress and doing like backtracking around the parts of the region we've already visited just to get some extra stuff and do a few more things. And I feel like any and all backtracking would be best saved until then. That, and I really don't want to eat through the repels I have left because I only have so much money when I'm depositing some at the Bank of Mum. So, but that out of the way. So the guy who gave us the headbutt TM said that we can use it on trees and sometimes we can shake Pokemon out of them. That is true. See these little one space trees here? You've got a few other trees, like aside from the berry trees and apricorn trees, you've got these ones that take up 2 spaces. You've got the really big ones that with the rounded tops we found in Ilex Forest. These ones here specifically are known as headbutt trees. We can go up to them, interact with them, and if we have a Pokemon with headbutt in our party, we can headbutt it. Nothing. Let's headbutt it again. Alright, let's see if we can get something. And this way we can encounter wild Pokemon. This is a brand new mechanic and a brand new way of encountering new wild Pokemon. And of course, there are some Pokemon that can only be found by headbutting trees. Now, on the sidebars, you'll see 2 different sets of Pokemon that can be found inside these headbutt trees. Now, they're listed as moderate encounters and low encounters because when I made the sidebars, I was kind of going off info that I was pretty sure was correct that I've known for years, but apparently that's not the case. So, basically, just consider the moderate encounter set to be common and the low encounter set to be rare or something because I do not want to go back and alter my visual assets. I'm done with that. Anyway, but as you can see, there are 2 different data sets of Pokemon. Different trees have different rates at which Pokemon can spawn. And depending on the tree, it can have an 80% chance of spawning a wild Pokemon when you headbutt it, a 50% chance, or a 10% chance. Which one of these particular spawn chances there is will dictate which of the 2 data sets a Pokemon will spawn from. And there is a way to figure out which trees have what encounter rates. And we're gonna have to do a little bit of math here. Yes, math. There is indeed a way to... Well, there was a... What am I trying to say here? I never know what I'm trying to say when I want to say it, damn it. Data mined from the game is a formula by which the game pretty much gives a certain value to every headbutt tree in a specific area. This is going to be known as the tree index. This is compared against another index known as the pivot index, and what it compares to with that pivot index will determine what encounter rate that tree has. Now, working out the pivot index is easy. It's the last number of our trainer ID. Specifically, it is our trainer ID modular 10. If you don't know what modular is, it's pretty much just division, except we're looking for a remainder at the end instead of converting what's left into a decimal point. So, say, 10 divided by 5 will give you 2.4. But 12 modular 5 will give you 2. Because 5 fits into 10 cleanly. It fits in twice as a matter of fact. But there are still 2 left over. So that's what we get. So my pivot ID. My pivot number is 9. And we can assign an index to every single tree on this route as well. Or in this route, this area, whatever. The way we do that is by finding that tree's X and Y coordinates. And pretty much, we have a formula of X times Y plus X plus Y. Take the whole lot, divide it by 5, and then after that, modulo 10. Now, the answer you'll get from these a lot of the time will have decimal places. Always round down, I found. In fact, with all the calculations I did, I found that always rounding down will do the trick. Now, here's basically, you can find all the info about this on pages like Bulbapedia, but here's the thing. Some info is correct, some info is wrong, and some info just straight up isn't told to you. Bulbapedia, while it's got the formula right, it claims that, well, first and foremost, every source I've found agrees that if the index of a tree matches your pivot index, then it has an 80% encounter rate. If the tree's index is any of the 4 numbers that come after your index, so if your index is 5 and the tree's index is 6, 7, 8, or 9, it'll have a 50% chance. All the rest have 10%. In the case of mine, which is on the higher spectrum, which is 9, I have an 80% on a 9 index, and 0, 1, 2, and 3 will have the 50%, while the rest will have the 10s. Bulbapedia and a few other sources claim that it's the 10% trees that will give you the rarer dataset, hence low encounters. But other sources claim that it is the 80% trees that will give you the rarer dataset. These other sources are correct. It is the 80% trees that will give you the Pokemon you're looking for. In this particular case, it will give us a chance of finding a Heracross, whereas every other tree will have us a chance of finding an Ekans instead. Now, we've gone over what's right and what's wrong. Here's what's not told to us. You can find maps of every area in a lot of places. Bulbapedia, Cerebi, bunches of places. And they'll give you pretty much a decent outline of the map. Do not calculate your X and Y coordinates straight up based on that. I learnt this the hard way. Based on those maps, this tree here is on the very top layer on the map. So it will have an a Y coordinate of 0. It actually has a Y coordinate of 4. Because, see where the character's positioned on screen? Toward the westernmost and northernmost edges, there is an extra 4 spaces between the edges and our character. That is the actual limit of the map. So, this here is not a 0, it is a 4. Basically, if you're using a map from Bulbapedia or anywhere like that, take the X and Y coordinates you find and then add 4 onto them. That will give you the result you want. Or, you can be lazy, and you can use a web tool developed by Reddit user T Shadow Knights, which I'll be linking in the description, which does all the calculations for you and shows you what trees will give you what. And we've just gone through a daytime transition. We've gone from morning to daytime. So everything's a little bit brighter. Yeah, 10 AM. So, from that, I already immediately know through much experimentation, much research, and a lot of time figuring out what the hell I was doing wrong before I realized, hey, add 4 to everything. I already know that this is a tree that's going to give me a Heracross. Again, I'll be linking that web tool in the description so you can enter your own trainer ID, or it'll match up against any map that has headbutt trees on it and show you which trees will give you what. So, I want to look for a Heracross and an Apom. Any tree will give me an Apom, but this is one of 4 trees here that will give me a Heracross, so let's go for it. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Actually, never mind, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna need hunting for Heracross. Or I can get an Apom straight off the bat. That's fine, I guess. Now, Apom. I hate this thing. Apoms are annoying. As Pokemon, they're Yeah, they're okay, I guess. I mean, you might be able to get some use out of them. They're not great. But catching them is an entirely other story. Apart from being a Pokemon that you're only going to find in trees, I'm pretty sure they also have a fairly low catch rate just straight off the bat. Which makes them very annoying to catch. And I don't have any Pokemon that inflict any status conditions that'll actually help me here. So I'm just going to have to roll with the punches and see what happens. I want to save the Great Ball for Heracross because I think Heracross also has a lower catch rate, but Pokemon you knock down from trees also have a chance of being asleep depending on the time of day. So I think Heracross may be asleep when I find one, so I'm just going to use the Great Ball on this and try and save myself too much of a headache. Really? Red health, Great Ball, not one shake. You see why I hate this thing? Alright, everything else is just going to have a 1 times multiplier on the catch rate, so let's see how we do. Of course. I feel like I should have saved before this, so I can just get my Pokeballs back if I completely whiff it. Come on. Come on. Fuck you! Damn it, game. This is gonna be painful. This is gonna make it so tough to actually get the Heracross I want as well. Really? You're doing this on purpose. You are doing this on purpose. You are getting my hopes up by making it shake 3 times. I'm gonna switch to Blaze just in case. And intentionally just busting out at that point just to piss me off. You see why I hate Apom? Come on, please get in within the next 4 Pokeballs. And now that it knows I'm onto it, it's just going to bust out every single time. Please. This is going to be it's going to be a trial. This is going to be a trial. Just catch, damn it. He's doing this on fucking purpose. You're just absolutely doing this on fucking purpose. This isn't going to work, and I'm going to be out of Pokeballs. When that happens, I'm just going to Ember it and just get it over with. I fucking hate Apom. Seriously. Red health, Great Ball, not 1 shake. Fuck this thing. I'm gonna buy more Pokeballs and hope I don't run into another Apom straight away. Now, Apom doesn't quite reach the same level of hatred as Rattata gets. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm okay with that. I don't care. And Confuse Ray! A much more accurate confusion move. So, Supersonic is getting benched very soon. And right away, a Heracross, and it's asleep! Yes! Ah, it's a good day. Alright. I'll bite it. That is doing nothing. Okay, I need to be quick about this too, because sleep can only last up to 5 turns. Right. Here's hoping Headbutt doesn't make it faint. I'm thinking I should have used a Leo. Okay. So I'm gonna do. It's gonna wake up before I'm ready to throw Pokeballs at it. It's gonna wake up next turn, I'm pretty sure. From that point, all I can do is pray. It's still asleep! It's still asleep! Oh, okay, okay. What am I going to that man? Oh, I always do that. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. And it's waking up. Yep. Alright, so this is going to get harder, but at the very least, it is still in red health. So we got a chance. If only I had hypnosis or something. Pretty sure that Poliwag I'm holding on to doesn't know it yet. I was hoping I would do that thing where I just keep rambling on about something and I'd just be focused on what I'm saying, so then the Pokemon would just, you know, catch. That is one too many leads for my liking. I'm going to switch to Blaze. Again, I do not want Flandre fainting at all. At all. Alright, come on, Heracross. You know you want to join us. You know it. Come on. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. I haven't heard that in years. Hell, I go to the dark side for a cookie. There's a lot of things I do for a cookie. Alright, I Blaze hold a berry. Not that he needed it for the gym, but, you know. Well, even if this fails, I did save right before this, so I've got another chance. And if it comes to that, I know that I should have Blaze in first, use a Leer, and then a Headbutt. And I should still have enough turns to throw enough Pokeballs with a much greater chance of actually catching the thing. God damn, it's shaking 3 times for so much. Is everything just gonna not go my way today? This is looking like a reset. It's looking like a reset. Sorry, Blaze. Right, we'll tough it out until the very end. Slowpoke, you don't feel pain until hours later. You can take it. Come on. You know, if I get this, I'm only left with 2 Pokeballs to catch an Apom with. Make it 1. Which is not going to happen. Yeah, and Heracross just has a really low catch rate, and so does Apom. It makes going after these Pokemon increasingly difficult, if not only for the fact they also... Not also for the fact that Heracross only appears in specific trees. Alright, last chance, and if everything else is anything to go by, this is a reset. It's a reset! Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Alright, lucky me, first encounter right after resetting. Alright, so I have a system now. Go for a Leer. I think 2 might be a little too much, so I'll just keep it there. If I need to do any extra chip damage, that's what Flandre's for. Headbutt. Come on. Alright. 1 bite should get into the red, and I should still have 2 to 3 turns after that to throw some Pokeballs at it. Alright. I think 1 bite will do it. That's the ticket. Alright. Work with me. Come on. We can do this, guys. We can do this. God damn it. Alright, but our chances are better. At the very least, our chances are very much better. So I'm hoping. I can hope all I want. I mean, I'm praying to RNGs just every second I play this game in the first place, so... Wow. This is just not... It's not happening. I finally have a half-decent recording where I don't, you know, screw around too much. And I actually know what I'm talking about toward the end, because... Yes! This is my third time attempting to record this episode. And in the first two, I was trying to experiment with the headbutt mechanics because I still didn't know exactly what the problem was between the web tool and the regular calculations. I only found out actually earlier today that I needed to add 4. Neither of those times did any of the Heracross give me this much trouble. Anyway, Heracross, the single horn Pokemon. With its Herculean powers, it can easily throw around an object that is 100 times its own weight. God damn! That is cool. That is some mighty fine strength. It's a mighty fine strength that I want to add to my team. Yes, Heracross is our third member. And I already have a name in mind for it. I don't think this name is going to fit its gender, but you know what? I don't really care. I cared for Flandre, but Jinx will be fine. Yes, I'm naming it Jinx. Now you may be asking, Matt, the hell's wrong with you? There's already Pokemon named Jinx. But if you will notice, that Jinx is spelt with a Y. This one is spelt with an I, because this Jinx is being named in reference to the Dojo Master from Monstro Town in Super Mario RPG. Mario RPG, good memories. Good memories. Isn't that right, Sakuya? Yeah. Alright, let's find this Apom. There it is. I should have saved again. Crap, I should have saved again. Damn it! And I don't want to reset after this because I caught the Heracross and I don't know how much more trouble it's going to give me. So... Anyway. I mean, cool. Not what I wanted though, Blaze. Okay. So, Blaze, as much as I love seeing Apom pummeled into the ground, I'm gonna ask you to not do that again. Okay. I think Leech Life should be weak enough. I mean, Leech Life is very weak, but, should only do very minimal damage, I'm thinking. Should. Alright, that's a pretty good, Wait a minute. My save was before Flandre leveled up and learned Confuse Ray. Right, anyway. But between then I actually did get another save in, so thank God. Alright, 7 Pokeballs, can we do it? Can we do it? I hope so. I'm not gonna be here all day. But Apom's gonna keep me here all day because it's a... No, I will not stop. I did not like this thing, and I will let it know. Come on. I only got 5 of these things left. What really sucks is I can't put it to sleep. I can't even paralyze it. Hell, I can't even, you know, go last resort, friggin'... I can't go last resort status conditions and even poison it or anything. I'm not excited about this. I'm not. Anyway, Apom, the long-tail Pokemon. It uses its tail to hang on to tree branches. It uses its momentum to swing from one branch to another. It's like it's a fucking monkey or something. No, I did not want to give Apom a nickname. It doesn't deserve one. Anyway. Well, I think I've come up over time for this episode, so I think I should end things here. So, we've finished up in Azalea Town. We've conquered the gym. We've battled our rival, I guess. And, we've slammed our head into some trees and gotten a brand new member to our team, Jinx the Heracross, and what a member she is going to be. Yeah, I'd say this was good. But anyway, so next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, we are going to be making our way entirely through Ilex Forest and maybe reaching the next city, Goldenrod, where our next gym battle awaits. And so does a 7th floor department store. But in any case, as always, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.